word problems. And after that, we will start solving SASMO questions, okay? And also, as I told you, SASMO questions are different questions, and they are not so similar what we are practicing so far. But if you wonder, okay, Mr. Cosmo, then why directly we are not practicing SASMO questions? First, you have to be familiar with the language, okay? And if you do not actually overcome this language, every time you will be in trouble. And you understand the problem, but you don't understand 100%, all right? Like 70%, 80%, but that is not enough. When you read the problem, you must understand 100%. Then after that, using your mathematical skill, right? And you try to solve the problem. Because when you're reading a problem, even if you do not understand a single word, right, we cannot solve the problem, especially with a keyword, we cannot. And that's why by practicing more and more questions, even if you do not understand 100%, right, and you are familiar with these words, okay? So when you just see once again, what is the sum of the length and the width of a rectangle? And that side exceeds the other side by 5 centimeters, for example. And the area of this one exceeds the area of this rectangle by something, and blah, blah, blah, okay? So that you are familiar with this. If you practice on your own, actually alone at home, you will actually make your improvement much, much, much, much faster, okay? Because self-studying is also very, very important. What you're learning here is maybe it's like 40-50%. By practicing yourself, you will learn a lot, because when you just practice, you can see your weak points very clearly, okay? Very good. Guys, let's start then. So last time we did this, we did a few questions, but only 3 questions were left, I think. I don't know if I'm not wrong. Did we solve this example? Do you remember this example 4?
No.
No, I think we stopped here. 2, example 4, 5, 6. Okay, 3 examples left, and after that we will practice. After that, okay, I will test you. I will ask a question. You will have maybe 2 or maximum 3 minutes. You need to solve and write your answer in the chat box. Let's see who can solve more problems. Okay, good. All right. Okay. Before I continue, let's just say a few examples. All right. It's very simple question I'm going to ask. Okay. Nigar, let's start with you. But you have to solve these equations mentally. Okay. You don't have to write down anything. Okay. When you look at the question, do you understand or not? All right. And suppose that here we have 2 times W
Yes.
plus 7 equals 21. What is W, Nigar?
W is 1 second. Um, I can't write anything. Yes.
Yeah, you don't write anything. Just look at this. 2 times what number plus 7 is equal to 21?
Okay, so 21 minus 7, it is, what is it?
14.
It is 14, yes, and then
Okay.
14 we divide for 2, and it is 7.
Okay. 14 divided
Yes.
by 2, it is 7. Very good. Leila, the second question is for you. 2 times L minus 1 is equal to 11. What is L? Leila?
Oh, um, 5,
Is 5 or 6?
6,
Because it's 5, 2 times 5 is 10, 10 minus 1 is 9, right? No. So if you just take this to the left-hand side, it is 11 plus 1, it is 12. 12 is divided by 2, that is 6. Ilkin, this question is for you. 3 times A plus 7 equals 29. Okay. What is A? It's a little bit difficult for you. Yes, Ilkin. Hello. Just very simple. What I'm doing here is take to this side. 29 minus 7 is 22. So here it's
22.
3 is multiplied. Divide both sides by 2. The answer is 22 over 3. That's it.
Mr. Kazım, and divide this 22,
No, just
24.
because the calculus is not important, but do you know what actually how to leave this unknown alone on the left hand side? Okay, and that is solving equation. What actually a solving equation means. Guys, anyway, let's continue. I think everybody's here. Let me just have a look at the chat box. What are you writing? 7. All right, good. So now let's continue, because step by step, now we are going to form very simple equation, that kind of type. Okay, so in general, if we are given this kind of equation here, we have a times x plus b, let's say, is equal to c. So I have to take it to the right hand side, right? It changes sign. So here we have a times x equals c minus b. Now divide both sides by a, divide by a, divide by a. This a is gone, right? Here we have x. So the answer is c minus b over a. So take b to the right hand side, and after that divide by a. So that gives us the solution of this equation. Anyway, it's just a warm up. We will practice this kind of equation more and more. You will see that that's very easy equation. Now, if a piece of rectangle paper, actual rectangular paper, is cut as a figure shown, the remaining part is a square. Okay, in your hand, we have a kind of rectangular paper, and you're just cutting this from here, as you see here, from here, right? And that C part, that is the first part, and also part A, and also part B. You just cut these parts off. Okay, just cut away. And it says that its area is 47 centimeters squared, less than the original rectangle. So the area of what? Area, we are talking about the square, right? The area of the square is 47. So that means that's less. That is 47 less than the original rectangle. That means that if you subtract the area of this square, let me just denote this by S. If you subtract the area of the square from the area of the rectangle, right? That gives us, what is it? 47, right? It means this, its area is 47 square centimeters less than the original rectangle. Now, if I just write this in letters, all right, just actually, I'm trying to get you used to how to say using variables here. What is the area of the whole rectangle? Actually, if I just add this a plus b plus c plus s, right? If you just add them together, it forms a rectangle. That is the area of the rectangle. Minus, what is the area of the square? The area of the square is s. Even I don't have to write this parenthesis. Now, as you see here, s minus s is equal to a plus b plus c. And what is the difference? Difference is 47. So that thing is equal to 47. Okay, good. So now, suppose that actually here, this s, it is a square. I don't know it is side. Let's say one side is x. And also this side should be x. And also this side should be x. And also this side should be x, right? Okay. And if you look at the triangle C, Sarah, this question is for you. Can you tell me what is the length of this part?
Yes.
What is it?
4 centimeters.
Huh?
Mm,
It is?
4 centimeter.
No. Look at this here, right? It's a rectangle. And also opposite side, they are equal. So also this is x centimeters, right? And another question for, let's say, Layla. How about, what is the length of this side? What is it?
For A, X,
Nigar, what is it? What is this length?
I think it is 4.
It is 4. Look at this here. As you see
Because
here, this equals this equals this. All of them are rectangles, right? And they are all faced by each other. That means that they are equal. So as you see here, this one is 4. And also that is 4. And also this side is 4. Okay, Ilkin, the other question is for you. Let me just change the color so they can see. Can you tell me what is the length of this side? What is it?
Can I say?
May I?
What is it? Yes, tell me, anybody?
It is
X. It's
It is
X.
x,
X.
right? It is x. And how about this part? How about this part? It is 3,
3 centimeters.
because as see here, very good. And this thing is really important. Now, let me just find the areas of A, B, and C to one by one. What is the area of A? Nigar, can you tell me what is the area of A?
It is 12.
3 times 4, right? 3 times 4, that's equal to 12 cm squared. And how
Yes.
about B?
B, it is 4 times X.
4 times x, cm squared. Very good. How about C?
C, 3 times X.
3 times x, cm squared, right? And now we know that from here, from this equation, A plus B plus C is equal to 47. Now, if I just substitute, what is A? It is 12. What is B? It is 4x. And what is C? It is 3x. 3x means 3 is multiplied by x. 4x means 4 multiplied by x. The whole thing is equal to 47, right? Now we have a very simple equation. To actually continue this, first we have to simplify. What is 4x plus 3x? It is 7x. Now take
7.
12 to the right hand side. It's changing side. Also, it should change in the sign. So here we have 47 minus 12, right? So from here, let me continue from here. So 7x is equal to 47 minus 12. That's equal to 35. Now from here, what is x? X equals 35 over 7. That's equal to 5.
It is
Okay,
5.
that's our first step. Now the second step, what is the question? Find the area of the rectangle, right? To find the area of the rectangle, now if you look at this area of rectangle, we know that the area of the rectangle is length times width. Okay, equals, Mariam, look at the triangle. Can you tell me what is the length of this rectangle?
Its length is, so we know that X is 5, and we know that A is, okay, the length of the rectangle is, I think, 8.
Actually, that
Yes,
is the
8.
length of the rectangle, right? X plus 4. We know the value of x is just 5. 5 plus 4 is 9.
It's 9. It's 9. It's
And
9.
how about
Yes.
width? We know the value of x, that is 5. And the remaining part is 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 9 times 8 is 72 cm squared. Okay, good. Guys, let's move.
Yes.
2 more questions. And after that, you will solve the other question. I'm just trying to explain something so that you get some more different, I mean, new ideas. Okay. Leila, can you read the question?
The rectangle on the right is divided into 5 squares. If the perimeter of the rectangle is 1 second, 66, find the area 66 centimeters. Find the area of the rectangle.
Okay, good. The rectangle on the right is divided into 5 squares. If the perimeter of the rectangle is 66 centimeters, find the area of the rectangle. Okay. Now from here, as you see here, we are talking about this one, right? Actually, this one is the length of the rectangle. And how about this part? This part is the breadth or width of the rectangle. So here the question is capital A equals W times L. What is this? Okay, we are going to answer this question. Okay, number 2, as you see here, all of these shapes or figures in this picture are squares. That means that this equals this equals this equals this equals this equals this equals this equals this equals this. Anyway, now from here, let me just denote one side of the square again by x. Okay, so this part is x, and also now all sides are x. And also here, let's say also this one is big one is also square, right? All sides are equal. but actually, as you see here, it is longer, bigger than the small square. Let's say one side of this one is y, and also this will be y. Okay, so now here, well, how many x do we have? X, and here we have x, and here we have x, right? In the question, it says that if the perimeter of the rectangle is 66 centimeters. Okay, so now from this relationship, all right, from this relationship, Mariam, this question is for you. So here, this is the opposite sides, right? The length, actually, we know that in the rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So the bottom part, if you look at the bottom part, what is L there here? What L equals what in terms of X?
It's 3x.
3X. Now look at the top. If you look at the top, what is
Um,
L?
L is 2y.
2Y. That means that on the left hand side, L, on the right hand side, 3X, 2Y. That means that from this relationship, I can write this one, right? 3X is equal to 2Y. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, another question, Mariam, for you. Okay. Now, from here, can you tell me what is Y?
Um, I have no idea.
How come you don't have, I just, if I ask you this kind of question, Mariam, can you answer this question? 3 times, for example, let's say 10, 3 times 30, right? I can write it as 2 times
Mm-hmm.
15, right? Is it correct?
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
can I write this? I mean, can I
Yes.
take this 2 to the
Right.
side? Can I write it as 3 times 10 over 2 is equal to 15? Is it correct?
Yes, it's correct.
If it is correct, now look at this relationship. Can you tell me what is y?
Okay, then y is
3 over
okay. What?
2x. Just divide both sides by 2, right? Here we have 3 times x. I mean, 3 times x equals 2 times y. If you multiply both sides by 2, nothing changed, right? So if you divide by 2, this 2, it is gone. What is y? Y equals 3 over 2x. Okay. All right. I mean, if you see this for the first time, it may be a little bit weird, but you get used to it. Okay, I'm not doing anything difficult, right? I'm just taking these 2 to the left hand side. We know that if you take something to the left hand side or right hand side, if it is multiplied, it will be divided. If it is divided, it will be multiplied, right? And see here, this 2 is multiplied. If you take to the left hand side, as see here, and that thing is divided by 2. Okay, guys, now let's continue. What is given here? Actually, the perimeter of the rectangle is 66. Now, Nigar, can you tell me what is the
Yeah.
perimeter of the rectangle? What is the formula?
It is 2 multiply for L plus width. Yes.
Why do you say 4, Nigar?
4. I
We just say
didn't.
multiply by something, right? We don't say multiply 4.
Oh, okay.
We multiply
Multiply.
a number by another number. We divide a number by another number. Okay.
Okay, so
Anyway, I don't know, maybe in your school you use like this, but usually in English, we don't say for, we say by. You multiply something by another thing. Anyway, so that perimeter is equal to 66, right? And also 66, I can write it as 2 times 33. Now this 2, they are gone, right? And now from here, what is length? Length is 3x. I can just write 3x. And what is width? Width is, what is it? Can you just write what is width? This one is y, and this one is x, right? Width is y plus x. And on the right hand side, I have 33. Okay. Continue. 3x plus x, it is 4x plus,
Or
what is y? What is y? Y is 3 over 2x. So here we have 3 over 2x is equal to 33. Okay. Now to add these things, 3, 4 x's, 1.5 x's. Right? How do you add them? It's just 4 plus 3 over 2. And I just keep x here. That's equal to 33. 4 plus 1.5, it is 5.5. That means that, I mean, 5.5, or 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11 over 2 times x equals 33. Okay. Now question Nigar for you. By what number should I multiply
Yes.
both sides of the equation so that we have x alone on the left hand side? By what number? And oh, and if I ask another question, Nigar,
So
11
we
over
divide
2 times what number is equal to 1?
1 second.
No, 1 second is too much.
It, 6.
No, no, no. 11 over 2
Is it
times what number is 1? It is 2 over 11.
2 over 11?
Yeah, 3 over 4 times what number is 1? 4 over 3. That's equal to 1.
4 over 3.
And 1 over a times what number is 1? It is a. That's equal to 1. Right? And Ilkin times what thing is equal to 1? 1 over Ilkin, right? That's equal to 1. Very simple. So now I'm going to multiply because equation means it's like a scale, all right? If you just remove the same mass or if you just add the same mass to both ends, it does not change, it's still balanced. So look, I'm doing the same operation here. Multiply left-hand side by 2 over 11 and also doing the same thing here, multiply this one by 2 over 11. And this one, 2 over 11 times 11 over 2 is equal to 1. 1 times x equals x. Ilkin, can you simplify this one? 33 times 2 over 11. What is it? You have 5 seconds.
6. 6.
6, right? Very easy because 33 is divided by 11. It is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So I know the value of x.
6.
Tara, this question is for you. If x equals 6, you know what is y, right? If you look at this here, what is y? Y is equal to 3 over 2 times x. What is x? Is equal to 6. That's equal to
9.
6 over 2.
9.
That's equal to 9. Very good. All right. And very simple equations. I know x, I know y. So now I can answer the question. So here, I know L, I know W. Now I can write here, what is L? L equals 3 times X, which is equal to 3 times 6, that's equal to 18.
18.
And W equals Y plus X. All right. And what is Y? Y equals 9.
It's 15.
And X equals 6,
15.
that's equal to 15.
15.
So now what is the perimeter? Perimeter is equal to, what is the question? No. Area, right?
No, area.
We need to find the area. Okay. So here, area is equal to breadth times length, or length times breadth or width. W is equal to 15. Length is equal to
270. 270.
okay,
270, yes.
10 times 18, it is 180. 5 times 18, it is 90. 90 plus 180, that's equal to 270 cm squared. That is the area of this rectangle. Guys, I just explained everything step by step, slowly and slowly, but every time you should track this way, okay? But you will see that once you got it, you understand, you say, oh, it's so easy. How come I didn't understand? You will blame, at this, you will say it's very easy. Anyway, let's continue. The last question. Ilkin, can you read the question?
Yes. If a strip of a rectangular paper of 4 centimeters wide is cut along a side of a piece of square paper, the area of the remaining part is 96 square centimeters. Find the area of the paper
strip. Okay. You know what is strip, right? And also on the zebra, there are some lines, right? Thin lines. We call them strip. And also here, strip means is a kind of narrow line or kind of like a ribbon. Okay. Anyway, if a strip of rectangular paper of 4 centimeters width is cut along a side of a piece of square paper. So that means that our original paper was square, right? So we are just cutting off this part. This part, I'm just cutting off from here, as you see the dashed line. So the width of this strip is 4 centimeters. Now again, suppose that, do we know the side of the square? I don't know. Let's say it is X, okay? All right, Mariam, do we have anybody else here? Mariam, Leila, Ilkin, Mariam, Sarah. Okay, Saria on the other page. All right.
And Nigar too.
Okay. So, uh, all right, Niga, what is this remaining part? What is this?
We don't know too.
X minus
So
4.
It's 9.
oh,
Because this square, all sides are equal, right? All sides are equal. So if you just cut off 4 centimeters, the remaining part will be X minus 4. Okay. So
yes.
now from here, what is given here? It says that the area of the remaining part is 96 square centimeters. So the remaining part, let's say A, also remaining part is rectangle. That's equal to x minus 4 times x, right? That is equal to 96. So if I know the value of x, then I can find the area of this shaded part, the area of this strip, right? So how can I solve this? Here we have x minus 4 times x. A number is multiplied by another number, which is 4 greater, right, than that number. So actually, if I just write this 96 in this way, I can write 96 like 2 times 48, doesn't work, or 4 times 6, 4 times 24, doesn't work, and 6 times 16, the difference is not 4. And how about 12, 8? Okay, it works, right? So I can just write it as like this. 96 is equal to 8 times 12, right? As you see here, if x is equal to 12, right? If you substitute here, 12 minus 4 times 12.
6.
12
It's
minus
8.
4 is 8. 8 times 12
56.
is 96. From here, I can say that then one side of the square is 12, right? So also this side is 12 now. So now I can find the area of strip. Area of strip is equal to width is equal to 4, length is equal to 12, or height is equal to 12, which is equal to 48 cm squared. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So guys, that much is enough for discussion. Now you are going to try some questions. For every question, I am going to give you maximum 3 minutes. If you answer the question correctly or before the time is up, you should just send your answer to me from chat box, okay? And if I say that your answer is correct, give 5 points to yourself, okay? If it is incorrect, 0. And at the end of the class, you will tell me how many points did you collect. Okay, good. Now let's start. If you have practiced earlier, it's good. You're lucky. If you did not, then I wish you good luck. Okay. All right. Guys, now we are going to do this all together. Okay. Nigar A, Leila B, Ilkin C. It says that calculates the perimeter of the following square. Side length is equal to 16. So what is the perimeter?
64. 64. 64.
No, it is side length. Side length is equal to 16, right? So it is 4 times 16 is equal to 64. How about B?
It's
4 times 4,
168.
168, right? And how about C? Perimeter
It's
is equal
500.
to
500.
4 times 1, 25, 500 centimeters. Very good.
500.
Okay. Calculate the perimeter of the following rectangles. And also this one, just I will do only one, that's enough. P is equal to 2 times length plus width. 2 times length, it is 17, width 14, and 17 plus 14 is 31.
62.
So that's equal to 62 centimeters. Okay, good. Now, next question is for you. The perimeter of the square is 76. Find its length. You have 1 minute. Time starts now. Write your answer. Abbas. Nigar, correct. Mariam, correct. Okay. 19 seconds left. Leila, incorrect. Leila, how did you get 28? Okay, time is up. Only Ilkin, okay. Ilkin and Sarah, correct. Mariam, correct. Nigar, correct. Oh, anyway, so in solving this kind of questions, guys, immediately you need to draw a figure, okay? Perimeter is 76. Let's say this, A, A. So perimeter is equal to 4 times A. That's equal to 76. A is equal to 76 over 4. That's equal to 19 centimeters, right? Good. All right. Next question, 4. 1.5 minutes, or 1 minute and 15 seconds. Start. Question 4.
Hmm.
Sarah, Nigar. Nigar, correct. Ilkin, correct. Sarah, correct.
Sorry, what about me? I sent you my answer.
Mariam, Mariam, also correct. Good. Mariam, Ilkin, Nigar, Sarah, and Leila. No, it is not correct. It's not 19. Okay. So again, let's just draw this, okay? You need to make this your habits. First draw, geometric figures, problems, always try to draw. So it says that the width is 13. So this one is 13, and also this side is 13. Length, we don't know. Let's say it is L, right? The perimeter is given. Perimeter is equal to 2 times, it is L plus 13. And since it is multiplied by 2, also write this perimeter as a product of 2. So here we have 2 times 35. 2 times something, 2 times something. We can cancel out these 2's, right? And here, L plus 13 equals 35. What is L? 35 minus 13, that's equal to 22. Dot, dot, dot, length is equal to 22 centimeters. And how about question B in similar thing, right? Perimeter is equal to 2 times. Length is given, 51, width, I don't know. And perimeter is 2 times 61. Now from here, this 2 to cancel each other. What is W? 61 minus 51, that's equal to 10. Dot, dot, dot is equal to 10 centimeters. Okay. Guys, if you are ready, next question is for you. All right. Calculate the
Cousin,
perimeter.
cousin,
Yes.
Can I
cousin.
say?
This is a 62. Why? It's 62. It's not 61.
Yeah,
Yes.
62. 62. That's correct. It is 62.
The
So
answer
it
is
should be
11.
62, 9, right?
No, no, 11. No, 11.
11, 9.
Mr. Cousin, 62 minus
Ha ha. Ha. All
51.
right, all right, all right. Good, good, good. Thank you very much. So that is 62 minus 51. That's equal to 11. So the answer is 11 centimeters. Okay. Question 6. You have 2 minutes, okay, to solve this question. You can start now. Sarah, AD, Nigar, AD, really?
I'm not sure, but I made that at home.
I think yes. No?
Yes, that's correct. You are so fast because this one, we can move this, right?
It's
If you
not
just
very
move this to
difficult.
here, actually it just becomes a rectangle. So this part, actually, it is 13 plus 11, and that plus 16. So the perimeter
24.
is 2 times 16 plus 24. That's equal to 80 centimeters. Very good. How about question 7? 2 minutes. Question 7. That is a little bit challenging. Question 7. Niger. Niger, you are so fast, really. Niger, Sarah, and 4. Let me see. If you move this, one, 52. Okay, that's correct. Okay, very good, very good. How about the others? Sarah, Mariam, Nigar, and
Answer. Please, Mr. Cousin, I sent your answer on this question.
hmm?
I sent your answer on 7th question. Look at the chat box.
Mariam, Sarah, Nigar. Yes, 3 students only.
Is it correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Very good.
Hmm?
Because here, right, if you just consider this part, this plus this plus this, that's equal to 31, right? And this plus this equals this plus this. Let me just double. So it's just actually forms a rectangle. I mean, I can just move those pieces and form a kind of rectangle here. So the perimeter is equal to 2 times 31 plus 9 plus 12. It is 21. It is 52, 104 centimeters. Very good. Very good. Okay, how about this question? 1.5 minutes.
Is it far?
Leyla, Nigar, Sara, İlkin. Okay. All right.
Is it far?
15 seconds left.
Is it correct or
Yeah, that's correct. It's also actually, if you move this, we will get, what is it? A rectangle, right? So simply
I sent
to
you.
come this one, it is symmetric. As you see here, if I just come from here, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cut from here,
28?
this one half and this one
28.
half. It is 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means 7 times 3. And how many such pieces? Actually, if I'm just dividing into 4, right? And just one way. And actually, the length of the first part is equal to the length of the second part, is equal to the length of the third part, right? And the fourth part. We don't have to calculate all, just only 1/4. That's equal to 7 times 3 times 4. That's equal to 84 centimeters. Okay, good. All right, let's move to the next question. Question 9, 1.5 minutes. That's a little bit tricky question. Okay, Sarah has the answer. Sarah, let's wait for others. 24 seconds left.
My answer correct.
I don't know.
Mr. Qasim, I sent you answer.
Okay.
Me too.
Is it correct for me?
All right. By Sarah, Mariam, İlkin, 130. That is a correct answer. Very good. How did you do that? Again, as you see here, this part, right? If you just cut from here, you just draw here. This one is 13. This also 13. But here, this plus this plus this, that's 25. So perimeter is, here we have starting from here 27 plus, and here we have 25 plus, how about the upper part? And adding this one, right? Also adding this one, I mean this part. So that is also 27. And after that, this, the other side of the rectangle, that is 25. And the 2, 13, right? This one is 13, this is 13. And actually here we have, okay, 13 plus 13. And now here we have 225, 227, 213. That's equal to 2 times. So 25 plus 27, 52. 52 plus 15, 30 is 65. That's equal to 130 centimeters. Good. All right. Question 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. How about question 10? 1.5 minutes. Can you try this? All right, who is the first here? Ilkin. Are you sure, Ilkin? There's a small mistake, very close, but it's wrong answer.
I'm sure it's the correct one.
Yes, is my answer is correct? Is my answer correct?
Sarah, your answer is 120. It is wrong. Ilkin, 132. It is wrong. Wait. No. Mariam, 120, correct. Ilkin, 132, wrong. Sarah, 120, correct. And anybody else? Nobody. Nigar, how about you? And
22,
did
but
you get
I
any
was
answer?
typing. So.
Huh?
Yes, it was 120. It was 120, but I was typing and.
Yeah, okay, good. So here, if you just move this here, right, actually it becomes a rectangle. And also I can move this here. And after that, also here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. They are 8. So the perimeter will be 2 times the rectangle. That is 6 plus 10 plus 6. That is 22. And width is 22. Plus, and also here we have 4, 8 meters, right? That is 4 times 8. So here we have 22 plus 22, 44. 44 plus 2, 88 plus 32. That's equal to 120 centimeters. Let me save it before I forget. All right, good. Question 11. You have to read, understand now. Actually, in SASMO, usually they ask this kind of questions. The figure is not given most of the time. You should understand, draw your picture, and solve this, okay? You have 2.5 minutes. Start now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Finish your dinner. Bye-bye. Ay, ay, ay, ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Mariam, Ilkin, Nigar. Okay, very good. Correct answer. 8 seconds left. How about the others?
Sorry, Mr. Kazim. Each question is 5 points, yes?
Yes.
Mhm.
Each question, if your answer is
Listen,
correct, 5 points. If it is wrong, nothing.
listen to my question.
Okay, Sarah, correct. Mariam, Ilkin, Nigar, all correct. Very good. So guys, let's do this quickly together once again. If two identical squares are combined to be a rectangle, the perimeter of the figure is 10 centimeters less than the sum of the perimeters of the original squares. Find the perimeter of each square, right? So here we are talking about a square. Let's see, this is the first one, and that is the second one, okay? And by combining this, we just form a rectangle. So let's say it says identical. So this side is A, is also A. This side is A, also it is A. Okay. So anyway, how about here? The rectangle, the width does not change. Length will be 2A, right? It says that, okay, the perimeter of the figure is 10 centimeters less than the sum of the perimeters of the original square. And this perimeter is equal to 4A, and this one is 4A. How about this perimeter? 2A plus A is 3A times 2, it is 6A, right? So actually the difference, right? 4A plus 4A, 8A minus 6A is equal to 10 centimeters. 6A minus 8A minus 6A is 2A. From here, A equals 5. What is the question? Find the perimeter of each square. So perimeter of each square is 4 times A. That's equal 4 times 5, 20. Good. All right, very good. Let's continue. Next question. If a rectangle of 18 centimeters by 12 centimeters is divided into 6 identical squares, how long is the perimeter of each square? 2 minutes. Mariam,
Yes.
Mariam, so fast. How did you get it? Huh?
I first I multiply 18 to 12. I get 216. Then I divide it by 6. I get to 36. If it's identical squares and squares, all sides of square is equal, so one side of a square is 6, and 6 multiplied to 4 is 24. This is
Okay.
correct.
Mariam is correct. Ilkin wrong. Nigar wrong. Sarah wrong. And Sarah correct. Okay, guys, let's do this. If a rectangle of 18 by 12, we are talking about a rectangle. Is our rectangle. The length 18 with 12 is divided into 6 identical squares, right? How long is the perimeter of each square? Since it is identical, right? So what is the area of this one? The area of this one is 12 times 18, right? Or I can write it as this 12 is 2 times 6, 18 is 2 times 9. So that's equal to is 6, right? So I can write the 6 times 36.
The correct answer is 9 or 9.
So that means that actually 6 squares, how long is the perimeter of each square? That means that area of each square is 36, right? So we are talking about this square. So that side is, because here it says that we are dividing this into 6 identical square. So since the area of this rectangle is 12 times 18, if you divide it by 6, the area of one square will be 36. So that means that one side of the square is 6. So from here, what is the perimeter? Perimeter is 4 times 6. That's equal to 24. Ilkin 9, wrong. Sarah, correct. Nigar, wrong. Ilkin, wrong. Mariam, correct. Okay. Okay, guys, now I'm going to ask you a little bit. Next question is a little bit challenging. Let's see if you can solve it or not. Okay, but you need to explain. If your answer is correct, I want you to explain your answer. Okay, you have 2.5 minutes. That is one question from Math Olympiad, actually. Okay, you can start now. if you use algebra, you can solve this very fast and very easily. Okay, the first answer. Ilkin, your answer is not correct. Your answer is not correct. 25 seconds left.
Mr. Kasim, what about me?
Mariam is correct. Sarah, it is correct. Nigar, it is correct. Okay, time is up. So Nigar correct, Sarah correct, Mariam correct. Okay. Maybe in different way you solve this. Okay, usually you might use the method that you study in primary school, but here I'm just going to use very simple algebra. Last time when I asked you, actually two people have together $100. If one person has X dollars and the second person has 100 minus X dollars, right? I'm just going to use this idea. In the question, it says that the shaded part is a square. What does it mean? All sides are equal, right? So this side equals this side equals this side equals this side. Suppose that one side of the square is A. Okay, that means also this one is A, also this A, and also this A, right? So if it is A, if you look at this, how about this part? What is the length of this part? It is 10 minus A, right? Okay, how about look at this one? It is 6. And how about this one? It will be 6 minus A. So since it is a square, also this side should be A. And also this should be A. And also actually opposite side, also this side should be 10 minus A. Now with the question, find the perimeter of the biggest rectangle. Now what is the perimeter of the biggest rectangle? Now from here, 2 times, what is length? This part is 6 minus 8, right? So its length is 10 plus 6 minus 8 plus, how about width? Width is equal to 8. So here, minus 8 plus 8 is equal to 0. 10 plus 6, 16. 2 times 16 is 32 centimeters. Okay, that's very simple. Maybe also in different we can solve this. Guys, thank you very much. We will continue, in our next meeting, okay? And also we'll practice some more questions. And after that, we will start our problem. Now another group is waiting for me, okay? If you have time, try to practice exercise 2. Okay, we have one more question left. And write your total number now quickly. And can you just send to the chat how many points did you get?
Mr. Kasim, all answers were correct.
Who?
Maryam.
How many? So you got 65. Okay,
Mhm.
very good. Nigar, how about you? How much did you get?
5? I don't know because I have only one wrong answer and I had 40.
Okay.
I
No,
don't know.
so
But
if you
I have,
actually, uh, so your one answer was wrong.
yes. So
Okay, then
I
it
don't
is
know.
60. Ilkin, how about you?
Example. I uh, I
Okay,
I have two kids and two one.
good. But anyway, it was good. I think now you know how to solve this kind of problems. Very good. Okay. If we actually go at the speed, we can go much, much faster and learn a lot. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Now I have to finish this meeting. Okay, I will meet you next time. If you have time, try to practice exercise 2 and 3. Okay, bye bye. See you next
Okay,
time.
thank you. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye, Leila.